Hello, y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Dex and the City podcast. Today, we have no co-host. Today, I am a lone soldier. Today, it is only me, the one and only. And I'm going to be talking about something that I have never spoke on publicly, I think, ever. There are people who tell me, maybe because of the way I carry myself with the things I post, that they know where I stand, or just because of ABC, who really knows, that you can kind of read between the lines. But I never go public with my beliefs on certain things. And there's many reasons why, and I'm going to get into them. But today we're going to be talking about some politics. Woo! I wish I had my little clapping hands button, because there comes a point where I just get so irritated about shit that's going on and I can't keep my mouth shut. And we're about there. I've had it up to here for many years now, and I just think that I don't give a anymore. If you get easily offended, don't watch this episode. If you do not know how to listen to someone else's opinion on something and have respect for it, even though you have a different one, don't watch this episode. If you have something not nice to say, either don't say it at all, or just know that I will absolutely clap back and I'm going to come at you with some straight facts. Let's just start off strong. And I'm going to tell you guys some of the things that, although they might be obvious, you don't know. For starters, and the most main important thing that I could probably ever tell you guys is I am a believer of the Lord. I don't like to say that I am religious. I don't like to say that I have a religion or follow a religion. I feel like it turns people away because people have ruined certain groups or religions. However, I do believe that Jesus died on the cross for our sins. Okay, so we're just going to start there. If you don't believe that, that's okay. I'm not here to Bible thump. I am not here to shove something down your throat. That is one of the main reasons I don't talk about it on a daily basis, because that's not what we're supposed to do. Like, yes, I agree. We're supposed to spread the word. We're supposed to be lights in people's lives. But going around judging everybody and telling them they're going to go to hell because they don't believe in something or because of their life decisions, I have a very interesting way of thinking and believing. And I do feel like this puts me in a position to have conversations with people who do not believe what I believe, because I am open-minded, I am respectful, and I don't try to force anything on anybody. I think that's absolutely insane. Okay, so we got that part down. I believe in the Lord. I believe that Jesus died on the cross for our sins. And no, I do not believe that you have to be this perfect person who does all these things or doesn't do this or does. There is no perfect life that you can live in order to, quote unquote, get into heaven. I just believe in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Okay. And I feel like a lot of y'all do need to get your relationships with the Lord fully together. People think it's a joke. Don't know if you guys have realized this in the media or not, right? But over the past few years, which this absolutely plays into politics, and I will be getting into it, over the past few years, we've done this big rush of everybody be who you are. Be exactly who you are. Be open about it. Be free. Speak your mind. Now, it's getting a little crazy, okay? And I'm just going to be honest, but I don't think that somebody feeling like they can't even step out of their house because of the judgment of others, not okay with me. Half of the problem in this world is the hate that lives in people's hearts. Okay. And there is so much to say about that. You guys know how much I talk about childhood trauma. Okay. And how if you don't deal with it, it's going to come out. And it is not fair what happened to you. It's not. But it's also not fair to use what happened to you to be a piece of shit to the people in your life. Okay. It's just not. I used my trauma as a brace, as a cane, as a walker. I carried it on my shoulders for many years. And you know what happened? I treated people around me not great. You know what started happening whenever I was dealt with my trauma? And this is not to say that I was ever a hateful person, because I'm sorry. So what happened the other day, right? The shooting with Trump and the lives that were affected, the lives that were taken, all across the board, right? Even the shooter. Completely wrong, completely uncalled for. Okay? And it's so sad. And we're going to go into media in a second, because that's where y'all need to pull your heads out of your assholes. Okay? The kid was bullied, right? Disgusting. I cannot stand bullies. I literally want to punch the shit out of all of them, because I was bullied and I know what that did to me. And I think that people who are bullied, if you do not have a strong mentality, you are literally destined for doom. Not saying that means it's okay to go want to shoot the president. Not saying that means it's okay to want to shoot up a school. I'm not saying that. And I mean, he was 20, bro. I'm 28, and I'm just now really attempting to, I mean, I have been for a while, but I say just now as in, like, when I was 20, I was not that invested into politics. Like, I knew what was going on, but I wasn't like living and breathing this shit to where I would think that it was okay to go take the other person's lives. And y'all know we've gone back and forth from red and blue for a long time now. Okay. It's not like it's like, oh my God, like, it's not ever gonna be blue, 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 and it's not ever gonna be red, 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 red. I know both sides are really aiming for that, but it's not what it's gonna be. I'm sorry, I hate to break it to you, but y'all are just gonna have to understand that. It's nearly impossible because of many reasons. But anyways, they're saying he was bullied, and apparently he was invested enough in politics to be that passionate to think that Trump should have been dead. Do I think that's awfully fishy for whether it's the police department or whoever the was up in that building? Bro, homeboy had to get in the building. I'm sorry. Homeboy had to get said gun. Homeboy had to roll up to that building. Whatever time it was, he had to roll the up to that building. He had to get all the way to the top. Okay? He had to get situated up there. It's not like you just walking around with the big ass gun. He had to take said gun out. He had to load said gun. He had to get the right situation where the scope and everything was right on his head. And then he had to figure out when he was pulling the trigger. You mean to tell me nobody saw any of that? Take your eyes off the media for a couple weeks and see how you feel about it. But what do you read of it? Can you tell me that? Because how did he do that? Ain't no answers? Oh, that's because they're not going to give us them, because it's common sense. Somebody knew something. I just got on Threads, bro. Threads. Why I opened it, I don't know. I had a notification. You know what somebody said? There's still no proof that Donald Trump was hit in the ear, so there's still no proof that he's not lying. What the are you saying? And there's people liking it and retweeting it. It happened on live television, bro. We all saw it happen with our eyeballs. And then we saw the playback. There's videos, right? There's videos of him live next to videos of draw-ups, right? Of little fake head with the bullet, of where it would have gone if he did not move his head and turn his head sideways. How stupid are we becoming? Oh my gosh. Like, bro, y'all gotta get it together. If you cannot see and understand what is just a bullshit lie, how are we ever going to get anywhere? This is where we're going to get into media, and this is crazy. So, if you're a Republican, you have Republican channels. Ha! Crazy. And if you're a Democrat, you have Democrat channels. And let me tell you what they both have in common. They talk shit about the other party. Now, listen, obviously, Trump, he honestly had me laughing. I didn't realize he was this much of a troll, okay? Because during his whole speech, he said some funny ass shit, okay? And I was laughing. Like, I was really laughing. And obviously, he's saying he described what happened with the shooting, and he talked about how he's gonna explain what happened. He's never gonna go back again because he doesn't want to. And then he talked about how he's gonna win the election and he's gonna do all these things, and we're not gonna go into all of that because that's not the point here. But I was flipping back and forth, right? And it's like, his speech was the same on both channels, just as much as Biden, right? If he went and gave a speech, would probably also be the same on both channels. But the shit that people were saying and how they were twisting things was completely different. And I say this as a major key in whatever your beliefs are. That's cool, right? That's cool. Go watch Nickelodeon or something. Like, oh, no Nickelodeon, actually. Wait, abort mission. Because Nickelodeon's up too. Woohoo! Ruin our childhoods. Go watch something. Like, I don't know what hasn't been up for us. Like, everything has. But just play video games. I don't know. Go watch some football. Watch some sports. Do something else. Take a break. Like, I get it. We care about our country. I get it. But how much are we caring if all we're doing is beating each other up in the comments, beating each other up on lives? We're a divided nation right now. And that is, we ain't gonna get better. We ain't gonna get better. Anyways, the media is crazy. And it's controlled based off of what you engage in. And the more you engage in on your side, which is fine. Again, some people live and breathe this shit, but the more you engage in it, the more you see of that. And then you start seeing lies. You start seeing bullshit. Great example, bro. This video went viral on TikTok of Kim Kardashian, right? Saying that she's transitioning. Okay. I don't know if y'all need me to give you a little bit of a brain or something. You can very clearly see it's actually her. They used AI to make her mouth move and then used AI to say that. How stupid are we becoming as a country? Are you dumb? I'm not going to go obsess over it. And I'm also not going to read the bullshit articles and the fake news. Like, I'm sorry. Wake the hell up. Okay? So to me, it's just sad. It's sad where we are as a country. It's sad where we are as a nation. It's sad how much grip the media has on people, and to where so many people are just oblivious to what's the truth, what's a lie, what do you actually, I mean, it's just crazy. Now, I am going to say a couple things that all the points I just touched on, where this ties together on what's going on now. I never thought that President Biden was a good candidate or should have been a president, okay? Did I get so angry when he won? No. You want a shot? You think you can do it? Let's go. But I do know that we haven't been doing hot for a long time now, okay? We haven't been doing so hot. In a lot of debt, made a lot of stupid moves, gotten into it with a lot of other countries. There's just been some shit that's going on, right? I do know as many people, for whatever reason, who have so much hate towards Trump, just loathe Trump. Why? You don't even know homeboy. You don't even know. You don't know him. You don't know him just as much as you don't know Biden. You sat down and ate breakfast? You had hold on, wait, pause. Have you talked to them outside of their scripted shit that they read when they're doing, maybe not scripted. I know some of it does come from their hearts. Some of it does come from their brains. But it's like, have you talked to them outside of what you see on the media? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you actually know. Anyways, people hate him, bro. But you cannot go deny the fact that we were running a lot smoother when he was president. Okay. Again, I'm not somebody that's like, oh, whoever, Biden or Trump. Like, I'm just not that person because I don't have a bunch of hate in my heart. You know what I'm saying? But their shit was different. Just go do some research. Let's talk about inflation. Let's talk a little bit about gas prices, about when I was going to buy me some eggs because I want to just eat some eggs in the morning. Let's talk about interest rates. Let's talk about, I mean, God, I'm not even going to get into it, but the border and the people who are coming over here and all sorts of types of shit. Shit was different. Shit was controlled a lot better. However that's just facts. I do not give a what the you say. I just don't care. That's facts. The way that things have happened, the whole shebang, y'all don't even get me started about that. Y'all lucky I wasn't doing a podcast when that happened because I worked in a doctor's office when that came about. And I looked at these girls and I said, y'all, this is a ploy. This is not going to be a big deal. Like, calm down. A week later, the entire world shut down. You want to know what's crazy? They went from not knowing what it was to all of a sudden having thousands and thousands and thousands of tests to test if it was positive or negative. Please come comment on this video. Go ahead, run it up about how this and that and the other. Yeah, I'm not saying it wasn't a sickness. I was in the medical field, baby. Okay, I know how it works. It was like the flu. Okay, it was just a different strand, right? And they used it for population control, and they used it for inflation. They used it to keep you inside your house, and they used it to control the media, and they used it to control your medical shit. Like, you cannot say it out loud. Say it out loud. They didn't know what the it was, okay? And then not even a month later, they had thousands of tests to test if you were positive or negative. How the flying. Well, I know because the government is worlds and worlds and worlds of technology advanced way more than they tell us, just in case you're wondering that too. They're worlds ahead, baby. They got shit that you don't even know about yet. But it's like, what are we doing here? Do I think that China had something to do with it or whatever the kinda? Do I have beef with China? No, because I don't know. Why would I have beef with them? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you see how I say one thing, but then I say another? Because it's like, who are you to think you know everything? You know? I don't know. Hopefully you guys are getting what the I'm putting down because I've been speaking some fire here today. It was psycho. That shit went down the drain. The housing shit and the interest rates, all that shit's gone down the drain. Whatever the it is, I don't care who you like more. I really don't. Just maybe open your eyes a little bit about the fact that the past couple years, literally, we have gone completely downhill. Completely downhill. So whatever the, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just don't know. That's all. I'll save more for a different time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, bye.